These are some of America's biggest fast food chains: KFC, McDonald's, Pizza Hut. But in India, they're completely different. As an American living in India, I'm trying all three to find out which one tastes the most like home and which one has changed the most. Let's eat.
It's time to unbox KFC's Chicken Double Dynamite Sandwich. All right, let's see what this has got. All right, we got something wrapped up in here, looking pretty good. Oh, this thing is heavy. Time to unwrap. Oh my goodness, this thing is huge. It's two giant pieces of fried chicken, and that's the bread of the sandwich itself. And we have cheese, Korean ramen noodles, and spicy mayo. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. This really looks amazing. I can't tell you how heavy this is, how much food. Just looks like the perfect sandwich. Here's my first bite to see what KFC in India really tastes like. Oh, this is so good. This is just a multiplication of flavors. You have the crunchiness from the chicken and a huge amount of spice. I think the chicken itself is covered with spice, and the ramen noodles also are super spicy, Korean style. Oh, this is just exquisite. Okay, going for another bite. Too much of sauce on this bite. I'm gonna get the sauce bite. In America, we have like the double down, has bacon and stuff inside of it, but this is insane. Ramen noodles. I don't think we will ever have the opportunity to have this in America. People would just never have thought to put noodles inside of a chicken breast sandwich. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. The noodles have that slight sweetness. It tastes like any Korean ramen noodles. A little bit sweet, then maybe that soy sauce sort of rich taste. And the crunchiness of the chicken just really goes with it well. For under $3, this is a lot of meat and a really good sandwich. Honestly, I give this a 10 out of 10 in terms of taste. It's really delicious, even if it's one of the most ridiculous things I think I've ever seen, in the best possible way. KFC was nothing like I've tasted before in America, but we still have McDonald's and Pizza Hut to see which one is more different than the American version. So this is McDonald's Maharaja Mac. It's time to open it up and see what this sandwich looks like. All right, this is a pretty fancy little ring to keep everything together. It's kind of nice. That's the way I think it should be. All right, now we have toasted buns, grilled chicken patty, which looks really delicious. And in the middle, we have a lot of sauce, lettuce, onions, and pickled jalapenos. And of course, the signature Mac bread slice in the middle, with more grilled chicken, cheese, sauce, and of course more jalapenos for that extra spice. All right, yeah, this actually looks really delicious. It's super heavy. For under $3, this is a lot of food. And grilled chicken is pretty healthy, so I think it's a definite bonus, a definite win. All right, let's try this thing out. It's really delicious. The chicken is processed chicken. Immediately, I can taste that. So there's so many delicious flavors going on here, but the chicken is like that processed patty chicken. That processed flavor just tastes kind of like that hot dog flavor, if you know what I mean. But other than that, that bite was pretty good. Let me try and make sure I can get a bite with some more sauce on it. The sauce and cheese is really carrying the flavor a lot. Honestly, that's what's making this good. Even though the meat is not my favorite, this thing is really nice. I mean, it's a lot of food, big sandwich, and a lot of flavors going on. I would definitely eat this again. The jalapenos are excellent. There's 2 layers of jalapenos in there, which I think is much needed on a sandwich like this. For taste, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Only because I'm not a big fan of the flavor of the meat, but I mean, it's really delicious. I would eat this plenty of times. I just think if it had like proper chicken meat like the KFC had, this would be a 10 out of 10. It would be amazing. This is also significantly different from the American Big Mac. I think this is actually a lot more food. It's a bigger burger. This thing has some weight to it. The jalapenos, it's really good. I think that if this was in America, people would really love it. So that's my take on it. Pretty different, but it still is familiar to us. Next from McDonald's, we have the Veg Pizza McPuff. It just looks like a deep fried Hot Pocket.
and it's a pizza pocket from McDonald's. This is all starting to click with me. This is just like McDonald's fried pies, the dessert ones, except in India, you have a pizza fried pocket. The crust actually looks different from fruit pies that you get at McDonald's. The crust is more flaky. I had to get this item. There's no way I'm gonna go to McDonald's and not get a pizza puff pocket. Let's try this out. For 60 cents, I think this is amazing because the bread is, I think, the best part. It really just tastes like a fried pie. Let me get a little bit more of this. Good taste. Yeah, the crust is amazing. This is a nice like side order. McDonald's is doing good, but this is definitely an Indian take. It tastes just like almost like an onion samosa. It's just pure vegetables inside. I see like onion, some bell pepper, I think, and some other pieces of things. I'm not really sure what they are. The sauce is not spicy. It definitely is like a pizza. It has like a tomatoey taste. I don't really taste much of an Indian flavor here. So that's what's pretty interesting to me. It's kind of like a definite fusion between American and Indian taste. So even though there's fried pies at McDonald's in America, this is very different. On the taste scale, you know, I would give it honestly like maybe a 6 out of 10, just because it's not astonishing, but for what it is, it's really, really good. The last fast food I'm trying today is Pizza Hut. So then we can really see which one is the most different from the American version. This item is the Chicken Sausage Ultimate Cheese Pizza. Let's unbox this and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that's pretty delicious looking. I mean, it's covered in cheese. I see the little cups of the crust. The crust is made into little cups where there's liquid cheese just poured inside of them. Wow, this thing is so intense. Look at the sausage on there too. That looks really nice. Let me see if there's some sauce down here. All right, yeah. Dude, this is a lot of food. For under $3, I would eat this all the time. All right, let's taste this out and just see what all this cheesy goodness is gonna taste like. In India, Pizza Hut, the dough tastes just like America. This is the hand-tossed dough that they make in-house at Pizza Hut. It's fluffy. It has sort of that, you know, yeasty taste to it that kind of makes that, you know, dough rise. I'm actually super happy about this. This is so good. And has a little bit of sweetness to it also. All right, I'm gonna go in for a bite and try and get some of this cheesy back part. Wow, that is a bowl filled with cheese. That is so good tasting. Not overpowering, but so good. I'm getting a hint of Cheese Whiz. When I was a kid, we had cheese in a can. It's called Cheese Whiz. It has a little bit of that taste to it, but it's not as artificially tasting. It's pretty nice. Yeah, the taste of the sausage is really good because it's covered in tomato sauce, which just makes it delicious. There are some things that we should have on our menus in America, and this is definitely one of them. That was so nice. The last item is the masala keema garlic bread from Pizza Hut. Let's open this up and just see what it's all about. Oh, they look gourmet. Absolutely delicious. Look how delicious these things look. I see the keema meat on there, some delicious white cheese, and some beautiful green chilies, fresh chilies. And the bread itself is just perfectly browned to a crisp. Looks like it has even like a buttery glaze on it that they toasted so nicely. Look at this beautiful packaging. There's like a tray in here with 2 more underneath it. This is almost exactly $2 for this beautiful meal. Seriously, Pizza Hut in India is pretty awesome. This is nothing like I've seen in America ever before, but this looks so delicious. Okay, time to try this out and just see what it tastes like. This is better than the pizza even. I mean, the toast is so crispy and firm. The bread on its own, I would eat that all day long. I don't see any sauce on it. It's just the cheese is pretty runny, I guess, and it's kind of like giving moistness to the top of the bread. And the meat is just like browned perfectly. But I don't really taste too much Indian per se flavor. Just a slight bit of some other type of, you know, seasonings in there, but not that much. Okay, I want to try some of this chili. Really good. Yeah, perfect flavors. Honestly, whenever you finish eating it, it gives you like a buttery taste in your mouth from that bread. I could eat this all day long. It's so nice. You know, honestly, like I would just say I'd give this I'll just say 9 out of 10, you know, in terms of taste, because I probably just wouldn't eat buttery garlic bread every day. And that's my one drawback. It's like a delicious treat, but I just don't think I could eat this that often. But the taste is so phenomenal. The price is just unbelievable, and it's beautifully presented. Wow. Yeah, Pizza Hut outdid themselves. As far as close to the American version, it tastes like something we should have in America. This does not taste specifically like it should just be in India. Pizza Hut should really make this available in America. The taste is not that far off from what we eat all the time. The item that's the most different from the American version is KFC's Dynamite Chicken Sandwich. It's not just that it's so different from any American version, it's different from anything else on the planet. I've never seen 2 fried chicken patties with ramen noodles and cheese and mayonnaise in the middle of it. And the thing is it's so delicious. That's what makes it really enjoyable, is when something's so different, but it's one of the most delicious things you've ever eaten. It was probably my favorite thing in this entire meal also. And don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the section below for what I should taste next in India.